No one's gonna bring me down. Welcome to See Your Star, lifting your power higher. Today I'm here to talk to you about being more than enough. What does more than enough mean? I think that you've heard that message. You are more than enough. I even have a picture I put on my Pinterest account. I might put it on Facebook too. Anyway, see how I feel? Yeah, just a message I saw that I've seen many times, but I really feel like this is something I want to talk to you about. More than enough. So by the end of this, hopefully you'll see what that means in real life, not just in fancy words. So, right, what comes to mind for me is just that no one, kind of like what I said at the beginning, no one will bring me down. It's from Wicked. Wicked, play Wicked. Hopefully you saw it, maybe you didn't. If you don't like musicals, maybe you will like it, maybe you won't. I liked it. So, and I'm not a huge musical person. So anyway, that's my thing about that. What is a message in that? Again, really living, not, being more than enough and not letting people bring you down and seeing that in terms of real life results so that you can be successful, abundant, feeling great, just all around goodness. So what I have proposed by the end of this is you will start to feel that by the end of, and that you will be able, and that you will have tools so you can feel more than enough on a more constant basis. So Wicked Witch in Wicked is she tries her best to do good, to do the right thing, and she's told she's not good enough, and what's wrong with you, that she's wicked and evil, and she goes against what everyone else is doing. So let's talk about that and talk about the success mentality and the spiritual kind of realm. So let's be real that you're going to, even if you were the most abundant, amazing, beautiful, feeling in the flow, well-being, goodness, feel more than enough, that, feeling spiritually abundant, amazing, successful, doing all the tried and true things that are suggested well-being. I think sometimes what is being left out or skipped over is you will still encounter people in your life, maybe not as often and you won't attract it as often, but you still will encounter people that are going to try to bring you down or just are at a lower vibration, feeling down. That's just the nature of life. So it doesn't have to be, but that's what happens. So how do you deal with it? So let me give you some real life examples and just be real. Okay, so again, for those who don't know, I come from a background of, again, why I partly call this channel See Your Star. See Your Star is I have experience working as an actor and performer on TV, film, commercials, etc. So I was working once on a TV show a few years ago. It was like a police drama kind of show, yeah, something like that. Anyway, and I had to play a junkie, and I was probably chosen because I am thin. I love my body. I am comfortable with it. Here I am. There you go. You can see me. I'm pretty thin. I don't know if you can see. Like thin. Good shape. Okay. So picture the scene. I'm getting my hair done, getting the wardrobe selected out, hair and makeup, all that jazz, though it didn't really matter because I was wearing a hood like I am right now. So picture the scene. I'm here waiting to get my hair done, my makeup, and wardrobe. It wasn't really much hair and makeup. It was mainly wardrobe. So I'm sitting in the chair. And this wardrobe woman comes up to me, blonde hair, kind of a regular build. I don't know. I didn't really look at her. I didn't really think about it. And she says to me in the most pleasant, upbeat tone, she's like, "Hey, aren't you a bit fat to be a junkie?" And I'm thinking in my head. And then she goes to get somebody else. Come over here. Don't you think he's fat to be a junkie? And I'm thinking again, like, wow, how do I, no, I can choose how I want to respond to this. Do I tell her to go to, do I tell her, to be rude? Or do I just I just chose to not respond. That was my choice. It's different in different situations. Don't be afraid to challenge people. But really, I'm like, this person obviously has this vision of their head I don't know, maybe they wanted somebody in her head. She thought they would choose someone who's totally like, I don't know, looks like they're on heroin. I was thinking in my head, sorry, didn't do my heroin today. I don't do that, by the way. Just putting that out there. Yeah, so like, for real? Like, no. And I just thought, you know what, I'm just not even going to respond to that. But here's the thing, you know, like, whatever. People will always be telling you how great you are and how crappy you are. So it's not that one is better than the other. You know, take compliments, feel it. There's nothing wrong with feeling that. Feel them in. Be like, oh yes, I love great comments. Love it. But neutral comments and just people just saying, hey, how you doing today? Like, that's totally fine too, you know? Like, you don't have to have this saying everyone and saying, oh, you're amazing. Oh my God, look at you. You are great. You're perfect. You're better than perfect. Like, I mean, that's wonderful and great, but, so that's why feeling more than enough inside really is helpful in those kind of situations. Go, you know what, maybe that's their own issue. That's their own thing, a vision of what they have, and I'm just not going to even go there. And I will be honest, there was for 2 seconds I'm going like, am I fat? Is there, like, have I gained weight or something? And I know I haven't because I'm stayed the same weight for many years, and I'm very lucky, have a very fast metabolism, but I also make conscious choices of how I choose to, what I eat, and etc., which I'm going to talk about in another video sometime. Stay tuned for that. So yeah, I mean, that's the thing. So I think that we are told so much, you know, how to be, how to think, what to feel, what is enough. It's the same thing with food. Like, how much is enough to eat until you're, you know, satisfied? You know, is this enough? Is dinner enough? Is a snack enough? Is 4 glasses of water enough? Is, like, what is enough for you? What is enough? You know? There's no need to limit yourself. We're unlimited, you know? That's why I say see your star, look to the sky and above. But really, like, more than enough. Feel this message, more than enough. How do you do that? Okay, you start by deciding every day, I am more than enough, and repeating it to yourself in whatever way that is. Now, I'll be honest, I don't go, I'm more than enough, I'm more than enough. I may say something like, I'm comfortable loving myself, knowing that I'm loved for who I really am. Even though some people may or may not, you kind of have to have, like, a tough skin, you know? Like, you go to the point where you're like, all right, well, they don't feel me. As I read in this book, this Success Principles, some will. It's called SW, SW, SW. SW, SW, SW. Some will, some won't. So what? Someone will. Again, some will, some won't. So what? Someone will. So what does that mean? So if you're sending, I don't know, a book out there, you're trying to meet different people, there's friends, there's, I don't know, a food you're trying to try, some will. So some will accept you, some will be open to you, some won't. Okay? So what? Who cares? Either way. And then someone will. So someone will. Okay? So if they don't like you or feel you or what, then you can just say, what would you like? What would you like to feel today? What would you like to think? Well, you know, and if your vision is not what you are, be like, well, this is what I have, and I think I'm doing pretty great. You know? Like, the message is more than enough. How do you do it? Recap. You. Start caring less what other people think. Definitely be open to others, but just be like, that's nice, so what? Okay, oh well. It doesn't mean you're not open to feedback and growing. It just means you have to accept that not everyone is going to feel you, that not everyone is going to tell you you're good enough. Even if you are feeling amazing, you may encounter some people that are not, but you choose what to take in. Now you can imagine a glass wall, a wall of fire around you. I mean, whatever works for you. You're going, you know what? I'm good. And if you know in your heart you try and help people and be a good person and just be yourself without trying to put other people down, you know, that's enough. You are more than enough, and you need to feel that more, and I'm telling you, you will be more successful in your life because you will be less distracted by others pulling at you and pushing you in this way or that energetically of wanting something from you or not wanting something from you and figuring out what that is. And when you know what you want and you know that you're good enough, you have less. I'll use the example of a cup. When you have your cup full of water, when it's empty, you know that you can fill it yourself, that someone doesn't have to come fill it for you. You know, you don't get the waiter, the waitress to come fill the water. You go, you know what, I'm going to go get the water myself because I can do this myself. I can feel good with it myself. Thank you very much. All right. So again, so glad that you joined me today. If you enjoyed this, I would love if you gave it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. I make videos twice weekly, as well as my many ways to reach me down below, low. And you can see more on cedarstar.com. I have exciting updates, a lot of content planned coming soon. Again, if there's other ideas you want, I'm always open to them down below. And know that you really are amazing. And be like the Wicked Witch and Wicked. Dare to be different, dare to be bold, and see your star now. See you later.